All right. Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? We are live. This is Bowman Draft Jumbo 8-box case break number 522. That's funny. And I just got the most hilarious text message. Here, you guys got to see this. We got the downtown Antonio Brown already. Oh yeah, the laughs are real, friends. I'm sorry, all the CTE people. I hear you, but I'm gonna fucking laugh. Sorry, I'm laughing. It's funny. Who else gets to do what he does and not get made fun of? Oh, we can't make fun of him. We can't have our laughs because his brain's damaged. We don't know that. All right, we don't know that. It probably is. I mean, it most likely is, but it's what happens. I mean, it's literally what happens. Here's the thing. CTE is what it is. We don't know shit about it. People know more than me. But here's the thing. Nobody stopped playing football because of it. So, fair game, if you want to joke about it. Sorry. Absolutely fair game. It's the way I see it. I could be so wrong. Everyone can hate me for that stance, but I said it. I mean, I hope the guy's fine. The guy has money to get treatment or help or whatever he needs. It's not like he's like a real, like all these people talk about mental health days, these rich fucking assholes. Yeah, they're all millionaires. They can skip a day of work. I can't. I need a mental health day too. We all do. Everybody does, but not everyone can afford to do it. That's the point. So why can't we laugh when somebody literally takes their shit off in the middle of a game and raises the roof and then leaves? I'm sorry, it's funny. Here we go. It's part of the NFL show. I mean, it's... If people stopped playing football over head trauma, then I wouldn't laugh as much. But it's not stopping anyone from signing up for the NFL to get paid millions and millions of dollars. And you can't touch anybody anymore anyway. So moving forward, there should be less of it, you would think, than what we saw from the guys in the 50s and 60s just absolutely murdering each other. Just like breaking up double plays. We've showed double play breakups on the stream before over what it used to be and what it is now. And there's still people now that are so soft that they think it's dirty. Like, no. Should see the ones where they literally just used to run at the shortstop and try and tackle him rather than even touch the base. Because that was the name of the game. Don't get 2 outs. Now we've civilized even baseball. Even baseball has been civilized. And I don't know what I'm saying at this point because none of it has anything to do with the break we're about to do right now, which is 2021 Bowman Draft. Andrew Luck might disagree. I mean, he might. He's the only one that stepped away, though. Literally, Andrew Luck might be the only one. Calvin Johnson, he retired early, in my opinion. What was he, 30 when he retired? Maybe 29? There's not that many. Somebody recently, though, there was a linebacker. There's a few players that quit playing football, but there's nobody. What I said was nobody stopped signing up. So, yeah, a few people here and there, but Andrew Luck's got money. He don't have to worry about it ever again. So... he's smart. I mean, good. Andrew Luck's always been a smart guy. He's a fucking Stanford quarterback, for crying out loud. It's a smart dude. He knows what he's doing. And good for him. I mean, good for him. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying I don't want anybody up my ass for laughing. Because the memes are funny. The internet is undefeated. 100-0 all-time in the history of technology. But we have a beautiful case of Bowman Draft for you. I may have some stuff for you later. I came into another case and a half of this while we're waiting for Bowman's Best and Super Jumbos. I keep getting contradicting reports. One of my distributors told me they haven't got it yet. I just went to one of the biggest card shops on planet Earth, and the guy told me he got his best from that company. So, are they playing favorites? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But I want my best, and I want it now. I just think I'm at the bottom of the list to get anything the way I conduct myself. But I have fun. Here we go, friends. Good luck, everybody. I appreciate you guys filling the break. I didn't even have to look, and it was sold out. You know, one of those deals. Everybody's here for Bowman. I could have raised the prices. Absolutely could have raised prices. Chose not to because I'm a nice guy. Will it be remembered when I have a shit product to sell? Absolutely not. That's the only thing I want to get out of the way right now. The next shitty product I have that nobody wants to buy, nobody will remember that I saved you guys like $1,000 on this case of Bowman. Here we go. That's for me. Not you guys, really. Jordan Lawler. That's just my mental note that'll be on video forever. And Kai Bush. That's it. My best never came. Yeah, dude. I don't know where the best is. I asked about it again this morning. I didn't even bother one company. I asked the other one because they were asking me about NBA Hoops, which is Friday, I believe. I have some NBA Hoops coming on Friday. Not much. I think half a case. Yeah, that's on the 7th. It's supposed to be anyway. We'll see. We shall see. I will always support your shitty breaks. Bill, I fucking appreciate that, dude. You have no idea. You have no idea. When I was Facebook only, I used to give people, like, that bought into the crappy breaks, like, first crack at all the good stuff. Everybody would get so mad. Sorry, dudes. The only reason I get this for this price is because I sell that for that price. Like, that's literally how it works on a behind-the-scenes type thing. So that's when we did the Christmas stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to pick winners. I'm going to pick all the winners I want. Will Bednar, and we're going to have a Joe Mack speckle refractor for the fish. I support your booty. Yeah, let's go. Bootied up. Schwellenbach. That's what I'm talking about. Diego, you pull anything good yet, bud? How much Bowman have you ripped? I kind of went off the radar this weekend. I had things to do. If I see Nick's stupid Red Sox Superfractor one more time, though, I might puke. I hope he's watching. I'm going to puke if I see that thing one more time. Don't anybody send that to me ever again. Frank Mazzicato, top pick for the Royals, and Ryan Webb. Ryan Webb. Hopefully we can. We're due for a super, though. I want the super. Any super. We pulled 3 last Bowman draft season. 3 supers. And a couple plates, but we pulled 3 supers. There were some plates, too, but I want to pull a super. Benny Montgomery, green Genesis, and we're going to have a Zane Mills autograph for the Cardinals. Both mediocre, nothing made. Yeah, I've opened 2 cases, too. This is... I pulled a Montgomery insert orange auto. That's like my best top guy. I haven't pulled any of the top guys. None of them. None of the top position players. Not in the top 10, I don't think. Benny Montgomery, number to 99. Not as a first chrome auto, anyway. Hajar and Grayson Rodriguez are the refractors. I saw a handful of people joined on the Discord today. Shout out to you guys. I'll keep pumping that Discord. I honestly didn't know that the link, when I put the link in things, it only lasts for a day. So, I'm still learning it. But I think that's the easiest way. If you want to know, like, hey, what time is this happening or whatever, and you don't see it on social media because it won't show you the post or something like that, just check Discord. That's it. Colton Cowser. I'm just honestly trying to avoid trying to get a hold of multiple people at once. It's so much easier if everybody's just can read a message. But Facebook won't. If I make a post, it might be 3 days before you see my Facebook post. Colton Cowser, top guy for the Orioles. I'm just trying to avoid that. Zavala's not bad. We're going to have a green Ricky Tideman. Number to 99 looks like Justin Jefferson. Yeah, dude, send me a thing. I know you got one. A lot of the Twitter people do. Send me, yeah. I need to investigate yours so I can thoroughly steal everything from it. I'm just kidding. Ricky Tideman, number to 99 for the Blue Jays. Congratulations. They're not a big-time team. Oh, that's Evan Alexander, Mr. Canada. Connor Norby isn't so bad. Refractor for Baltimore to go with Cowser. They have 2 decent guys in the product. 2 supers in 1 week. Forgot who the Bowman was. Kyle Farmer, Topps Chrome. I remember that. That was like a wintertime break. Topps, when you could get Topps Chrome after June or after July, and people still liked it. Steal away. I wouldn't steal anything without telling you I was stealing it. Like, hey, I'm yanking it. I think this is an insert auto coming up. Be the first physical non-redemption insert auto I've seen. If that is, in fact, where we're headed. Draft has been done. I did I did a 2-hour podcast basically saying that was what I thought was going to happen, and the first two cases have been exactly what I thought. Ian Muller, Hedbert Perez, Preciado, Carter Jensen, Cusick, DeCastro, Lacey, and our hit number to 250. Jeez. Jay Allen for the Reds. Class of 2021 with the. I don't remember these being sticker autos ever. The class of autographed sticker autos? I don't think they are. Except for this year, apparently. Cincinnati Reds, Diego. That's for you, bub. I'm surprised it's a sticker. I had a feeling with how everything is. Yeah, dude. It's just. Well, just when you're missing 9 people from the top round, whether they're position players or pitchers, that's still hurting the overall appeal of pulling the top guys. Stopped after hearing your thoughts on Allen. Haha! As in, you've heard enough of my opinions? Because that's okay with me, bud. That's okay with me. Super athlete. I don't get it. Super athlete, but not the highest scouted, the talk and the scouting numbers don't match up with him. That was always my big takeaway. Logan Henderson, first refractor. I don't know why I'm even sleeving that. I picked up a sleeve since I was distracted by the chat. They had to save some for Bowman. 21 sucked. Who lost money in 21 Bowman? Topps didn't lose any money. But if they're holding those 9 guys back for 2022 Bowman's going to be fucking lit. Especially if there's a couple international guys in there. That's going to be huge. To have 9 first-round draft picks in there, plus whatever big-time international cats they throw into the mix, could make for a heck of a release. Henry Davis, insert. Jackson Wolf, refractor. Oh, yeah, see, I'm not up to date on that, Ryan. Not at all. Then that makes sense. I said that somewhere in the podcast. That was the only reason for them, at least in my mind, to make any sense of it as to why they would do that. Our first paper parallel is going to be Cade Povich, Sky Blue, number to 499. 2022 is going to be expensive. It's all tactical. 2021 Bowman didn't sell well. Well, 2019 Bowman, you had Wander Franco, who was not... Nobody was... he was under no one's radar. So that was a big-time guy. Dominguez took the absolute world by storm in 2020, and you had Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. was supposed to be the guy for 2020 Bowman, and then last minute, like a week before the release, all of a sudden it was, hey, there's this fucking kid. He's a Martian, and the Yankees have him. And everybody went, oh my goodness. And that was 2020 Bowman in a nutshell. Bobby Witt got thrown on the back burner. And look at him, minor league player of the year last year, doing big time things. 2022, I mean, I don't understand the whole expensive and cheap thing. It's always what it is. It's just gonna be whatever it's gonna be. Mazi Cotto. Like last year's Bowman isn't even that bad. But 2020 Bowman keeps getting better. There's like Bruhan and a few other dudes. There's some unbelievable, like that group of kids keeps getting better. Yeah, and Volpe, yeah, there we go. But yeah, there's the Bruhan dude from the Rays. There's more. Like that one is aging well. That particular release. And Abrams, York, Wolf, McDonough, Burke, Bubba Chandler. I just want to pull a top guy for somebody today. Anybody want a top hit? Guys, I need you guys to speak them into existence. Jose Torres, he's a glove first guy. Number 199 for the Reds. Murphy, Goodman. Harry Ford's a top guy. Tyler McDonough. Harry Ford's still a top guy. Sky Blue for the M's. McCade Brown and Milkar Perez in refractor form. Everything from Friday and Saturday? Did we, whatever? Oh, yeah, we did the one NBA disaster box on Saturday for Mr. Gonzalez and myself. All that stuff's shipping right now. Jose Torres. Not in the break, but I'd love to hear the cowbell dinging. All right, well, let's get him. Let's get all these autographs you guys want. All of them. Brandon Beck, Steinmetz, Mayer, and McDonough. Franchise Futures refractor number 250. Refractors of Ottenbright and Noelvi Marte. What's your hate with Jay? I didn't say anything I hated Jay Allen. Oh my goodness. See, you guys gotta go watch again. I just said I don't like him. Because here's the thing. Here, let me get my research. I got research. I don't have local, homegrown, self-biased ties. I have words I Googled. That's all I got to go off of. So here's what I got. Here's the Jay Allen thing. So here it is. Jay Allen, 30th overall high school outfielder. Here's the thing. He grades, his projections, like all his scouting numbers are 50 grades. So he's just an average guy. But he's an athlete. He's a super athlete. What was he, like a two-sport college commit or something like that? I didn't write that down, but I don't dislike the guy. Just what they say about him and what the actual scouting numbers are on him don't make sense. I've got words and research too, and scouts and eyes. Brad does his own research. I just read what people write on the internet and then figure it out. If and when I get interested, then I'll start watching video. Like, I watched the first... after reading all this hype stuff about Robert Poisson and 2020 Bowman, I went and watched video. That guy was fucking trash. And look at him now. He's just plummeting in the athletics organization. It's like he was hyped up just to sell that product as an international dude. And if you looked at him just take regular batting practice, it was bad. Anybody can look good in batting practice. And then you watch game film of him, just like yeah, he's young and underdeveloped, but is ugly. Like, watching him hit balls is ugly. Like, what do people see? And he could, he's young. He could be fine. Everyone can be fine. They're all young. It's all about them improving while growing their confidence. They gotta have confidence, too. Baseball is a very confidence-filled game. Cal Conley. Spikes Morissette Mesa Jr. We have Valdez and Reed Trimble, refractor, position player. If he plays his cards right, he can retire now and avoid CT. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He got $5 million. He's honestly, that was one of the most unimpressive anythings I've ever watched. That's why I don't understand prospecting. Everybody says, oh, so-and-so is going to be the best player, this and that. Based on what? What did you see that makes you say that? You watch some of these kids like, ooh. So I try not to even watch the kids. Baseball is hard. It is. Baseball is incredibly fucking hard. I played at a high level, for anyone who doesn't know. I'm not tooting my own horn. But I played with 95, 100 mile an hour fastballs. I played a high level of baseball. I'm not a professional or any of that, but the game is incredibly hard. I think baseball, more than any other sport, looks more accessible on TV than any other sport. And while all sports look slower on TV, it's just so hard to put into words how incredibly fast a baseball is. I mean, your brain can't process it. Like you can't watch it. Like you can't. Not in real time. Your brain, you're getting delayed images of where the ball. I'm not here to. It's one of those things. Just go to your local fun place and go stand in the 70-mile-an-hour batting cage and just look at the ball. And then hit the ball. And then go, oh, that's easy. But then remind yourself that you knew that was coming. And then take a breaking pitch. See how your approach changes. Or not knowing that it's going to be right down the middle. Cool. Baseball's hard. Baseball's scary if you're not confident. Like if you're oh my goodness. I was an underage kid. Well, I was 14 playing on a 16 to 18-year-old summer team. That was the first time I ever saw real pitching. Oh my god. Scary. It's horrifying actually. You got 18-year-old kids getting ready to go off to college and I'm an incoming freshman. I'm seeing these kids throw just absolute cheese. First time I got hit, it took everything in me not to cry. And I think I got hit on purpose. I've never been a part. We got Miguel Geraldo, number 99, with the green refractor. I've never been a part of an 0-2 mound visit where I was the batter and I was down 0-2, worse than anybody on planet Earth could look. And then the very next pitch is a fastball in the ribs. It's terrible. Terrible. Chase Petty, number 499 for the Minnesota Twins. My research has now taken over my list of participants, so I don't know who to properly congratulate. Minnesota, Ross Martin, there you go, sir. Chase Petty refractor autograph. And Mr. Miguel Geraldo for the Blue Jays. Beautiful green refractor. Pitching, hitting, fielding. It's because chubby and fat guys play baseball and make it look easy. That's true. That is true, though, but it's quick twitch muscles. My coach in college used to get mad because I would still power lift from, like, powerlifting. It's like, yeah, fuck. He talked with his hands. But, like, his fingers, really. He's like, yeah, quit all that fucking lifting shit. Lightweight, lots of reps, real fast. Yeah, twitch. You gotta be fucking quick. But yeah, like some people just naturally have those instincts, those reflexes, and that's like uncoachable stuff that you really need to play the game of baseball. So yeah, like you can be unathletic looking, but be able to react and have quick twitch muscles, and absolutely, I understand it. But yeah, the casual observer might not understand why that person's able to do it, and this person who looks like they're a Greek god can't. You know, it's not the same thing. My wife bought me an hour and some batting cages for my birthday a few years ago. It was a wake-up call. I went this past summer. There was Jacob Steinmetz. This is a good hit for a pitcher. Last week he was selling for about $60 for a third-round pick. Rocky Kwan. There you go, sir. This is a cultural baseball card. It really is. Cultural. But honestly, this is no bullshit. This is a story. We actually talked about it. This past summer, I have independent baseball right down the road from me, and the last three independent leagues, the American Association, which is right by my house, the Frontier League, which is like in the Midwest, and then the Atlantic League. Is that what's out in the Northeast? It's not. I think so. I think those are the only three non-affiliated pro baseball leagues anymore, and they're all now partners after the reformatting. So basically all that means is they're just like feeder teams to the minor league systems in the major leagues if they run out of bodies. And at the July point of last year, they had signed, Major League Baseball had signed over 75 players from those three leagues into the affiliated baseball. And that was like twice as much as they had taken in the last 3 years combined, or something like that. They were literally having a shortage of baseball players, and the college kids hadn't had the draft yet. So was the draft pushed back this year? So this was somewhere around maybe it was earlier in June. But anyway, those independent teams, at least in the American Association, they only have 22-man rosters. So they play every day just like everyone else. But they only get 22. They only get 22 bodies to work with. So I just went to a batting cage and just to see, well, let's see what happens. And I was actually squaring up 90. Like, it was like riding a bicycle. But you know it's coming, and you're not seeing any off-speed pitches, and you know exactly where it's going to be pitch after pitch. I was just very impressed with how comfortable I still was. Like, I didn't feel overwhelmed, because I have felt incredibly overwhelmed by velocity before when I was learning the game. I never did, I was just curious. But here we go with the lava monster. We got an aqua lava monster, Landon Marcel for the Angels. But I was very, very pleased. Because I asked the guy running the machines, because we didn't hit off pitching machines at all in college. It was a big no-no. At least with our coach's philosophy. Pitching, and I hate pitching machines to this day. I agree 100% with his philosophy on batting. In the non-use of pitching machines. They serve one purpose, and it's for recognition, not for actual batting practice. But there's probably a million other professionals that would disagree with me. It's just so easy to cheat a pitching machine or not be able to get proper timing. Benny Montgomery again. So for anyone who doesn't understand what I'm saying, and we're doing a card break, but if you're in a batting cage, and if the arm one is worse, the rotating arm one is worse than the one where you show a ball and drop it. Those are better. If you're going to use one, those are better. But the rotating arm, like the automatically fed ones, are terrible because you cheat it. You watch the arm and then you try and load up before it even throws, and it's not good. It's a cheating device. The hand fed one is better, but you got to have a good feeder. Do you collect Bowman personally? And I think we've only got a few years left of this anyway with Fanatics coming. I collect what I like. So if and when that ever turns into Bowman, yes, I do. But I wouldn't say that every release I'm doing something. Prospect wise, I don't collect any prospects until I know for certain they're going to the big leagues. Matthew Nelson refractor for the Reds is a pretty nice one. So my buddy Matt just brought this to me. I just really like Keegan Thompson. I like the way he pitches. I have almost the entire first Bowman rainbow of his, and he's a Cub, and he has first Bowman Cub cards. I picked up a couple Vizcaínos and Alcantaras from the Yankees when we got those two pieces. But as far as money and flipping, no, I'm a collector, man. Business Brad and regular Brad are two different people. I think the money that goes into prospecting is absolutely stupid. I mean, I sit here and tell you that as I sell it to you and break it for you. Because it's not going to stop anybody. Adrian Del Castillo. He's an interesting guy. Jordan Lawler. This Del Castillo guy was projected as a top 20 player and fell into the second round. So I don't know. He's one guy I have no idea what happened with him. But the Diamondbacks got him, and it could be a steal or it could be an absolute bust. We don't know. We don't know. I don't even know. In your best, it's got to be. He's a Bammer, Barner. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Where'd he go? What in the fucking Alabama did you just say to me, Blake? He's got a really snappy curveball. I like it. He's got a little power curve. Not a lot of people throw. It's like the knuckle curve, It's just a little spike curve. It's just it snaps. It's not a big loop. It's not a real hard one. It's got a nice little late snap at the end of it. I like it. Throws about 94. Other than that, he's not amazing. He gets the ball and he pitches. I like it. I like his everything about how he does it. To the Cal College. Come on, dude. Cal College. That could be anywhere down south. All right, here we go. Cooper Kinney, Piguero, Spikes, McCants, Brady House. First time seeing him. Noah Miller, purple for the Twins, number 250. And I have Tyler Madison and Preciado for the Cubs. Let's look at the back of the card, and then you can burn it. I saw it said Alabama. It doesn't say what college. Two-time Carolina League Pitcher of the Week. Able to pitch backwards. Drafted by the Tigers. Won 2 gold medals with Team USA as a teenager. Had Tommy John surgery in 2016. Doesn't say anything. Just says he's from Coleman, Alabama. Wherever Coleman, Alabama is. Auburn. Oh, jeez. Roll Tide. War Eagle. Yes, all trendy SEC catchphrases that mean absolutely nothing to me. They're pretty smart for leaving that. Oh my goodness. Good way to sell cards is not mentioned. It's something I just mentioned just noticed the other day. All of them say at Bowman Cards, and I looked at some other years, and they're all the same. Like, they don't let the minor leaguers put their handles on here, or like they don't ask them for their handles. It's like, oh no, we don't care. Carson Williams, Rays top guy, sky blue refractor. We have Goswin for the White Sox and Eric Pena, 2020 Bowman Chrome guy. This dude said Cow College. I don't even know what that means, but I like it. Blue paper, Hajar for the Twins. Arroyo, Correa, Pineda, Nunez, Pacheco, Cops. Morales and Acosta. Close out box number 2. More sleeves. Pause just a moment for station identification. And a word from our sponsors. This break is brought to you by absolutely nobody. Just kidding, it's brought to you by you guys. So thanks for filling the break. Moving on to box number 3. They haven't tweeted from Bowman Cards since April 20. That's what I thought, because I think I followed that account. But yeah, it's like a dead account. They must have fired the original social media manager or something. And he must have made like bullshit security questions where they can't recover it. No, I don't drink the muscle milk, baby. Just protein. Protein and water. Don't want the calories, you know. Save the milk for later. Just eating horse meat, dude. That's all. That's totally a joke, too. I shouldn't joke like that. Somebody might think I'm serious. I would never. There's no appeal. Steroids have no appeal to me. What would I need a steroid for at this point in my life? Jackson Jobe, 3rd overall pick. Hoagland, top guy as well, but he's already middle Tommy John recovery. Maybe have you seen how much your customers hate us? Did you see Topps with their New Year tweet, or was it Christmas tweet? It was like, we see all the good ones and the bad ones. So, okay, Topps, so you see all the bad ones and you refuse not to do anything about it. Copy that. Draft. What, Strauss? What in the fucking village are you talking about? That's like the big that's a big MMA joke. They ask, like, oh, how's so-and-so get jacked? Like, oh, they just eat horse meat. It's like the way to say steroids. Politely. Luke Murphy. Or, like, I don't know. It's just funny. It's funny. I don't know what that means, but just remind me not to go to any village meat markets down there. I'm good. I am good. Spenny T, Carson, Cooper Bowman. We're going to have a Gunnar Hoagland. Sky Blue for the Blue Jays, their top pick. Harry Ford, Benellis, Brewers power guy. Maybe some of the best power in the draft class. I would put him at 2 in the power realm as far as what I saw on him. And then there's another second-round guy somewhere. When I see him, I'll know. Hoagland, Sky Blue. My sister raises Belgian draft horse. I don't know what this is. Belgian draft horses, when they're done showing them, they sell them. If the Amish don't want them, 90% go to foreign countries as meat. What do you show them for? I don't... So, yeah, here, Strauss, you can answer me this. Because, see, I spent some time in rural America, but as a poor kid. So I wasn't one of those rich 4-H kids. So I was a total scum. Anyway, VR's first refractor. Lacey, Geraldo, Cartaya, Bachman. Why do people even show horses? What's the fucking point? I don't get it. What is that? My wife's sister did that. I don't understand. Aaron Zavala for the Texas Rangers. What is all the like 4-H shit? I don't get it. What does it do? Is it for like future farmers? I don't know. Make money? Yeah, make money doing what? I don't get it. Walking a fucking horse around in a circle. Ooh, look at that horse. Is it gonna win the Kentucky Derby? If not, I don't even want to look at it. That's my take on David C. Congrats, buddy. Zavala's not a bad dude, in my opinion. But like, I mean, seriously, if the horse is not the fastest horse on earth, I'm not interested. What's it gonna do? Neigh at me? I got bit by a horse once too, so I'm good on the horse thing. They get judged better. You show them. You sell off the spring. Village people need more hobbies. It's my takeaway. Go throw some washers, dude. Pull wagons. Yeah, so do utility vehicles, dude. Jackson Merrill. Horses are expensive and they die. Padres top guy in refractor form, Will Bednar for the Giants. Frelick, Pomaris, and Micah Ottenbright. Randolph did get the Phillies. Congrats, buddy. He's a big Phillies guy. 101 out of 150 blue refractor. It's called having money. You should try it. I don't have any money. That's the problem. When I tell people I do this for the betterment of the hobby over profit, I mean it. And like it doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna sell out one day. I mean there's no other logical decision to make. But until then, I'm just going to be a peasant that pays his bills, sometimes a day late. No money here. I literally come. Laura, how much money we have? Jason Dominguez, orange paper. My sister just laughed when I asked her that question. Eric Krause, congrats, buddy. It's a paper, but it's an orange Dominguez. An orange Martian. I mean, that should get a stand. Just because it's orange and it's an alien. And they're going to tell us about aliens this year. That's what's going to happen in 2022. I'm not saying one thing or the other. But I did see, and I'm fairly confident this is real. NASA hired, 24 people just to study how humans would react if they told us about that? That's crazy. What does that even mean? I'm not one of those conspiracy people either. That's just a crazy way to spend a ton of tax money. 24 people just to study behavior? What do we need to do that for? Anybody? Am I out of left field on this one? I don't know. Henry Davis. Seems to be way off top bottom. Seems like it has a 5 head for a card. That they are. These can get up to $100K. Not like race. $100,000 for a horse that's gonna die? How many fucking Kubotas could you buy? How many fucking John Deere little side-by-side units could you get? And that'll never die if you take care of it. Holy shit. I'm good. You guys can have that. Pull fucking wagons. Pull this, pal. $100,000. Fucking horse. Cost 2/3 of my house. Get out of here. Just for it to die? Just so you have to take care of it. Pick up its shit. $100,000 possession pet. And you gotta pick up piles of shit? No way. No way. No fucking way. Luis Rodriguez with the swagged out Invicta insert. That's the coolest shot I've seen on these. Laura, 130 point, please. Just one pack. I forgot about the Invicta inserts. That's a good one for the Dodgers. I like it. Anybody know what those are selling for? I haven't tracked any singles yet. I would pay $100K for my dog. Yeah, Diego, we could do it, bud. I'll figure out an excuse to go down to Florida. We'll make it happen. Giancarlo, I'm good, dude. Carson Williams, Nick Hazy, Cuero, Henry Davis, Blaze Jordan, Ty Madden. I know I'm different than a lot of people. I'm okay with it, though. I don't know if anybody can tell or not. I'm very comfortable being me. But I am not anything like most people. Oh, what if the Oh, I'm not even going there. Oh, Strauss, that's an interesting thing, but dude, I don't think sports cards are the place for this we can have that conversation. I just don't know if here's the place for it, dude. That's an interesting, crazy thing to say, but it's nothing more than crazy to me at this point. Colton Cowser, Gold Genesis, baby. Let's go. If only it was a first. But it won't be. It's going to be a beautiful Gold Genesis insert. This is actually a very cool looking card. YouTube ban. Johnny Eastridge, congrats, buddy. 9 out of 50. I'm going to get a stand for that. And Drew Gray will be our autograph. The Cubs lone man for autographs. 30 people watching across all platforms. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Join the Discord. If you need to know how to do that, I can figure it out for you. Maybe. Gotta get on Diego's Discord. Sin Bin Breaks. You gotta go find him. I like him. Fucking, who else? We got Blake Bollinger and House Deep Fried Breaks. Go hit him up over on Twitter. Both of them clowns. Those clown shows both operate over on Twitter. Good humans. They get my stamp of approval. Not that that matters to anybody, but they do. Robert Hassel, Sky Blue. Not everybody gets my stamp of approval. And Ricky Tideman, back-to-back parallels, though. Purple, number to 250. Cooper Kinney. Oh, man, good refractors, too. What a pack. Cooper Kinney and Jordan Lawler. All top guys right there. It's a heck of a pack. Now, if you give me 2 hours to sleeve all these. Oh, dude, I got no problem. I got no problem talking about people. There's here's my take. There's so many people that break. Why would I sit here and pretend like there's not another breaker on planet Earth? I can't even find shit half the time to buy. You can't even find Bowman right now. Go find Bowman Draft. Aside from the fact the Super Jumbo release got botched, like the demand is crazy, and this is a down product in my opinion. This is year over year in terms of Bowman Draft. This is a down version, and the demand is higher than it's ever been. Last year, you could buy Bowman Draft for 2 weeks after it was released at a fair price, and then it blew up. It did blow up, but it took a little bit. This year, right out of the gate, can't get it. So for me to pretend that other breakers don't exist, and that the breakers that I spend money with, I don't buy into breaks a ton. I've spent some money with Blake. Diego, I don't know. Maybe once. But I'm just infrequent, dude. So infrequent. This, in the position I'm in, this business wears on me. Like, we talk about, I was making fun of mental health shit at the beginning of the break. This is the position I am in is probably the worst position in the entire hobby. I no longer get to do this just for fun, and I'm not a big time breaker. I don't have connections. I'm not well financed. I'm literally in between a rock and a hard place. I get table scraps essentially and I make it work. So I have no problem talking about somebody else. I don't have an interest to protect or anything like that. Or anything I feel I need to protect, I'm not worried about it. I don't care. Plus in a couple of years, who knows what's going on? Who knows? Who knows? I don't even know if I'll be here. Depends on the Fanatics thing. And Brady House. Why is it flipped over? That's not a... It is it? Is that a variation? It is, but why is it so boring? What's the deal here? They're not refractors? The variations aren't refractors this year? Were they last year? Somebody talk to me. What is this? What is this card I'm holding? Nationals, Jeremy Johnson. I don't have another one to look at. The code's different. But I remember these being refracted. I could be wrong, and clearly I'm probably wrong. But I remember all the previous year's image variations all being refractors. So, congrats to the Nats and Jeremy Johnson. It's the last time you'll get the Nats at that price. Brady House is everywhere. No first logo, never refractors. Well, I knew that. See, never variations. You're a variation. Now I'm so confused. I'm just done talking. Here, back to the break. Everyone in the chat will now rejoice. Finally, he'll shut up. Open the cards. Chase Petty. Ricky Tideman and Carter Jensen refractors. I mean, you might be right. Obviously, you're right. But anyway, what I was getting at is when I finally get done for the day with whatever I need to do, it's mentally draining. I have to go I spend most of my day trying to find product for a good price. And then, on top of that, everything that's desirable is hard to find. And then if you can find it, nowadays you can't find anything, even as a business, like where it's significantly cheaper than like Steel City or Dave and Adams or Blowout. Everything is so fucking expensive. Like everybody just buys it all up and then hoards it and then tries to sell it for as close to market as possible. Because now there's people that just buy wax just to hold it. What is that about? Let's rip it. Let's rip it all. Get it out there. So it's a difficult thing. So like I'm not like burnt out. I love doing this. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's way different than it was when I started. Way different. And it's only been 4 years. And it's entirely different. Like in 2018, I did like 30 cases of best and I could buy like 2 at a time for a month. And it was the same price. Used to get an in-stock list like once a month from any company. And now you get one every day because everything changes every day. Nobody has anything. And then if they do have something, then you can probably find it on DealerNet for cheaper. But then DealerNet's not much cheaper than any website. And then how the hell do you give the customer the value? And then if you want to do any type of volume, it's... Oh. Round and round we go. I promise I'm not complaining, though. I'm really not. It's just totally different. Too many people are in it now that only care about the bottom line. That's the problem. There's business people here that only care about the business, and they do not care at all about the hobby. Because they got in and saw dollar signs, and then they watched their singles for the last 18 months slowly become worthless. Or just worth less than what they paid for. Because they got in a time of overpayment. And until it all balances itself out, I don't know what's going to happen. But what I'm seeing, Yerbina Orange for the Twins is the high-end stuff is still staying high-end. Like, it's not slowing down. and the less desirable stuff is slowing down, but it's inherently harder to sell. So like there's literally like a class system in cards now. Before it was like, hey, baseball was just its own thing doing whatever. Matt Mikulski for the Giants, refractor autograph, and now it's like, you can go buy horse shit for cheap, but you'll never be able to sell any of it. Or you can overpay for this nice stuff, but you're going to get murdered on it 9 times out of 10. It's like the rock and the hard place we're in. It's a mental drain. That's it, man. That's exactly what it is. Like you're literally like panning for gold every day. Like, oh, maybe I'll get a big breakthrough in the product sourcing department today. Oh, nope. There goes 4 wasted hours. Gavin Williams, blue paper for the Indians. But that's like the responsibility I feel that I owe to the consumer. Ricky Tideman, to get you guys the best price. That's why I started the business. I started the business officially because even back then, even in 17 and 18, I still thought there were people that were just insanely priced. And I mean, it's some of the big people. Like, you could go look at Dave and Adams and Blowout, and they'd be hundreds of dollars over on a case, and you know they're getting it for way less than that. But those folks will tell you that it's the market. You know, you just got to go with what the market is. Like, no, you don't. Greed has no bounds. It knows no bounds. And if they can look at you and say we're family friendly and put a smile on their face and take all your money, they don't care about what value you get. And consumers go, oh, that's where I'm gonna go and spend all my money. Micah Ottenbright, as we're into the duplicate section of this case with the back-to-back duplicates. This one will be a black refractor for Mr. Randolph. Micah Ottenbright, 70 out of 75. We had a blue refractor of his earlier, and we just pulled a duplicate. Tideman. Ryan Holgate. I somewhat like him, even though he's a Cardinal. And then, like, also being small and not having a ton of money, not knowing where these super jumbos are, and not knowing where Bowman's best was, it, like, handcuffed me in terms of I can't overextend myself. And then that stuff show up, and like, oh, you got to pay for it now. God, shit. Ask me why I quit buying there. Did you tell them because it's super expensive? Because everything's super expensive, and it's not their fault. It's just the new game. Jaden Hill. Harry Ford. I don't blame anybody trying to get the money for their products. Because that's what everybody has said, that's where we're at now. That's where everybody says we're at now. This is what it is. Because if the stuff did not sell from the big retailers, they wouldn't charge it. So obviously people are buying it. I mean, it even got to the point where, like, I think it was Blowout. They, like, stopped giving anybody a discount. Because I bought, like, old products from Blowout before the boom. And they'd cut you a little deal off what their website said if you had, like, the proper tax ID number and shit. They'd sell to you, like, wholesale. But I've heard people that only exclusively bought from them. Like, they didn't even have any, like, legitimate business accounts with anybody. Where Blowout basically said, we're not giving you anything off because we don't have to right now. Like, oh boy. Oh boy, that's where we're at. That's when you know the demand is overwhelming. Steinmetz for the Diamondbacks. I don't know if that's the case anymore, though. This is why I enjoy my community, and if we can rip 2 cases, I was able to get good pricing. We do it. If I get 1 case, 1 box. Yeah, exactly. So I did with the Immaculate. I split it with the guy. Like, I didn't want to do somebody said, like, an entire player break over 6 cards. Oh, way. Sounds terrible. Rip off 90 dudes. I love paying for shit ahead of time and it's weeks late. Oh, dude. I'd stop complaining. It's so bad, dude. I know exactly what you're saying. It's my big issue. I thought, like, all this stuff was supposed to come out on Friday. I thought I was going to have to drop, like, 20 grand. And then it was like, oh, we just have super jumbos, or we just have your jumbos and Immaculate and a couple other things. But we don't have it all. Like, oh. So now what? When do I get the rest of it? Henry Davis, Invicta. And then they're like, well, we don't know. I'm like, well, that doesn't work because I need to buy product so I can offer something to my people. And if I don't know when I'm going to be financially responsible for this product, what are we doing? Peace out, Strauss. Jordy Barley. I mean, it is what it is, though. There's nothing you can do about it. That's the thing, nobody cares. Like, you can complain, you can ask questions, none of it does you any good. So you just gotta ride it out. You're like not even in control of your own business. You're like at someone else's mercy. You think they're holding shit, Diego? That's interesting. I could see it. I don't know what's gonna happen though. Miguel Geraldo, Sky Blue. Tyler Black and Henry Davis. Another good set of refractors. The hits haven't been amazing, but I haven't had a case yet with amazing hits. At least we're getting some good refractors. It seems like they're in pairs too. If you see like repeat pairs of refractor guys, it seems like some of the best guys are doubled up. Maddox, Bruns, Ibarra, Mace, J-Rod. Uh-oh, this could be nice. Matthew Nelson, purple for Diego. 35th overall. He's a competitive balance guy, I believe. For the Reds. Purple refractor. Nick Hazy for the Tribe. Cuero for Milwaukee. And we are halfway home. Oh, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me that. I don't think, even if Fanatics distributes all themselves, which I assume they will, I don't think all of those distributors go away either, because they're still going to have unlicensed stuff. Leaf's not going to stop making products unless they want to distribute it all themselves. Panini always made unlicensed baseball, so I'm sure Topps will just make unlicensed baseball. I mean, they'll still make all the same brands, and they're just going to not have logos if they don't get bought out. So they'll still need distribution. It's just, we'll see. It's going to be very interesting how things change. We get Jackson Jobe and Edwin Arroyo refractors. I've talked to, or I have a contact at Fanatics, and I can't get a peep out of the guy. Not a peep. Won't tell me anything. I even offered to, I even sent him an email and offered to sign an NDA just to find out anything. Just so I could try and plan my life. I didn't even get I didn't even get a message back. Got nothing. Even if you're not the guy that's at liberty to be able to say anything, couldn't you at least have the human decency to be like, hey, I'm not the guy to talk to. You can try and get a hold of this guy. Or they're not going to, anything. Just don't, that's the worst thing you can do is not say anything. Such a dick move. That's why I try, even if I can't help someone, I literally try to answer anyone who asks me. If you took the time to ask me a question, I will try and answer it. And if I can't, or if I don't want to, I will point you in the right direction of where to get your answer. It's just, I don't know. I understand you can't talk to everyone, blah, 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 but especially for a business relationship, you should talk to me. Or at least tell me that you can't talk to me. Something. To not respond is just disgusting. Well, here's my thing. It's hush-hush because I don't think they know what they're doing yet. I think they might have ideas. You can have all the ideas you want, but until you put it into action, it's just an idea. Connor Norby. I think he's the dude that led the nation in hits. Yeah, ACC Player of the Year. Yeah, he's the guy. I think he had like 102 hits. Led all Division I baseball in hits. 18 for 22 in stolen bases. Connor Norby for Baltimore. I thought it might have been angel hair pasta after I said spaghetti. I was just running my mouth. I have a little info on brick and mortar, but I'm typing it here. I'm not. Yeah. You gotta fill me in. I like to know anything I can find out. Mojica, number to 250 for the Pirates. I figured you might know something about that. Frank Mazzicato with an Aqua Lava Monster, number to 199. Royals top guy, 7th overall, I believe. Yep, 7th overall. Landon Marceau with our 3rd duplicate autograph of the break. I'm pretty sure we've already seen him as well. Should be our 3rd dupe. 3rd dupe. Ryan Cusick. I'd be fine with dupes if we could hit a top guy. It's my big complaint. I'm not interested in not hitting top guys. I am interested in getting customers hits for the teams that they selected, though. But I would like to see some of their top options show up, is what I'm saying. Sarantola for the Royals. This is not that. This is the exact opposite. This is the bottom of the available options. Purple Refractor, number to 250. Mr. Larley, congratulations. Ethan Wilson, TJ White. A couple of positional players will sleeve because they're positional players, where they play positions, not named pitcher. So they seem to be hard to hit. Yeah, they absolutely they do. McDermott, Goswin, Valdez, Pena, Trimble, and Spenny T. Invicta. Luciano and Povich refractors. I gotta get the thick sleeves out. And the top loaders. Oh, I'm sure. Are you sorting paper, though, too? Are you being a nice guy? I can't tell you how many... I've never answered so many paper questions this year. I thought paper would be forgotten about and just worthless again. Now the thing is, people want first paper with their team. Like, I don't think folks understand that I'm not sorting paper, period. No efficient operation is sorting paper. It's inefficient for what it's worth. I would never. Robert Gasser. And that's not I'm not trying to discredit it. There's just so many cards in a case. You should get what you pay for. I'm not saying that, but paper-based Bowman has never shipped in the history of sports cards. And now it's just its own spot. Tanner Allen. Stupid and inefficient. It is. It really is. But it's not like... The customer doesn't see that side of things, but they don't have to see that side of things either. So you can't fault them for it. You just have to try and explain it to them. Like, hey, it's not even worth the extra postage it costs for most of it. Base paper, even first Bowman base paper, it has to be the most produced shit. Look, in a singular pack of cards, just in one pack, it's almost 2-to-1 paper to chrome, and there's so much, and it doesn't have value. It only had value because of how crazy everything went. PSA never wanted to grade first Bowman cards. Marcelo Mayer, finally something. There you go, Blake. A refractor is your big takeaway from the break. Sabato, Polanco. We're gonna have Bryce Miller, Sky Blue, and Nick Casey, purple for the Tribe. So like when I do like half cases or like 2 and 3 box breaks, I'll ship the paper with the team. But if I'm doing a full case, no way. Not even considering. Just no. Nope. But I have like I bought a case and a half just now, so I'll probably do a half case, and I'll probably ship all the paper with that. Even a Torque paper PSA 10 is 50. See, there you go. Now they're coming back down then, as they should, and it should be less, honestly. And that's like none in existence. $30 by spring training, yeah, for sure, exactly. What's the population? Super low because nobody's spending $100 or more to grade it. Vanilla Spenny T, sky blue. So yeah, it's silly. I sold a Wander first paper for about $100 not long ago, but I didn't even send it in to grade. Just one I picked up from a show or something. Alvarez and Steinmetz refractor. Oh, I bet it's hilarious. I bet it's absolutely hilarious. I did for a while. I was doing the best repacks on planet Earth. Untouchable. I had a first Chrome Wander in it when they were about 300, 250 to 300. Send me a picture of a comp afterwards. He's like, dude, I really like you. He's like, come on, dude. He's like, this is trash. Only 12 of the 25 spots got cards worth more than their buy-in, you know. Talking himself into an absolute circle to begin with, and then sends me a comp of a paper Bowman Wander, and I said, that's paper, clown, and then he lost it. And then me and him no longer are friends or do business together or any of that. He's like, oh, you're going to call me a name calling? I'm like, call everybody a clown, and you're acting like one, so stop it. You don't even have the right fucking comp. Better get your information correct before you come at me. Especially over something. I took a lot of pride in building those repacks. They weren't just... Because here's the problem with repacks. Like, the companies that repack, all they do is buy bulk lots from people that travel the country and buy people's tables. Like, that's it. That's all it is. So it's not like it's hand-curated. No, it's just a ton of shit they took in, and now they got to get rid of it. So while there's a couple good pieces here and there, they're not top to bottom loaded. My repacks were top to bottom loaded, where even the fucking floor, which was worth half of your buy-in price, still had room to grow, and it was somebody you've actually heard of. Not Lyon Richardson fucking 101 transcendent buyback bullshit cards. Nobody even knows who Lyon Richardson is. Shit like that. So I stopped doing them because A, I didn't make any money doing them, and B, the 2 or 3 people that would say anything, or just like, it's so off-putting. Like, oh, I put a lot of time into this, and then only because you know how to find me will you go out of your way to say something. If I was just a company name and you didn't know how to find me, it'd be fine. Those people, Shit Parade can be the most criminal people ever, where they do absolutely nothing, and nobody goes and pounds on their door. But no, Underground, that's Brad. You just get a hold of Brad. Let's go tell Brad how you feel. Oh, hey, Brad. Everything fucking sucked. Oh, why? Because you didn't get the best thing going? Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, well, your shit sucks, and I can't recommend you to anybody because of it. Like, what? I had somebody get mad at me over a CD Lamb sticker auto where the autograph wasn't all the way on the sticker. And I put on there that the floor was like $40. It was a $60 card, even with the shitty sticker. And the dude was like talking himself into a circle. I was cutting my grass. I stopped cutting my grass in the middle of the summer to like talk to this guy. I'm like, so what's the problem? He's like, well, I can't tell anybody anything good about what you do because you put subpar damaged cards in your product. Damaged? Like, I didn't sign a sticker. I said, go talk to CD. Get him to sign a new sticker. I said I put it in. He's like, well, it's not. He's like, well, it's only worth $50 to $60. He's like, some sold for $100, but this one's sticker. I'm like, so it's even like it's more than what I said the bottom was, and you're crying to me. Go away. I don't even remember who that dude is, but if he's ever watching, just please never come back. Just do me that favor. Connor Norby, Blaze Jordan Speckle refractor. So the moral of the story is you can't please everyone. Don't try. Don't try. That's the problem. If you try, oh my God, you're just going to get in your own head. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You got to live with you. Dominguez, Clark, Conley, Blade, Nelson, Chase Petty, Pedro Pineda, and we're going to have a nice refractor in Isaac Pacheco. Pacheco. I wonder how my kid's first day at school was. Back from break. I don't give a shit what anybody says. B-Rad, you're my... I mean, I feel the same way. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm trying to take care of people and do positive hobby things. Dominic Hamill, number 150, and a Luke Murphy. Blue refractor autograph, number 150 for the Angels. That's exactly how I feel about it. I'm the last person that would ever try and rip anyone off. But since I conduct myself in such a manner, I'm probably the first person somebody would put on their potentially sketchy list. Well, we can't talk to him. He's wild. Yeah, but it's more fun this way. Have some fun, would you? Unbutton that top button. You know, too many people are buttoned all the way up to the neck. Cool. You imagine wearing a tie every day? Well, you know, here's the thing. Here's the thing about me and ties. You know, when I see a tie on somebody's neck, you know what I think of? Like, honestly, I'll even let you guys think, because I'm not shit talking anything. But when I see someone wearing a suit and tie, and granted, a lot of professions require that, the only thing I think about is, oh, there's one way I can strangle you to death, and you not even know. Jose Torres. Or if I ever, you know what I mean, if you ever got attacked, nobody would get attacked by anybody in a suit. Because it would be so easy to just choke them to death with their own tie. That's why I don't wear like necklaces or jewelry or any of that. Why would you put anything around your neck where somebody could just walk up behind you and yoink? You've been yoinked. That, and I don't even know how to tie a tie properly. I know how to tie almost every knot under the sun as it relates to construction. I can tie a knot that you put on a piece of wood to swing around from the depths of hell, but I can't tie a tie. They don't teach that in the apprenticeship. Chase Petty, J.J. Blade, Pena, Trimble, Mueller, Painter, and Brandon Beck, Aqua Lava Monster for the Yankees. I've talked away 10 to 20 viewers just during this stream. I do it every break. I love my job. Eric Krause, congratulations. It is just an Aqua Lava. I add the monster because it's just more color. So they added more color, made everything harder to hit. What does that tell you about production? And you can't find anything. So that means the demand is just overwhelming. Absolutely overwhelming. They added 4 chrome colors and a paper color. It's not like it's flying out at any sort of increased rate. And you can't even find the stuff to buy. So the production increase has to be huge. The demand has to be even bigger. And where are the hits, man? Where are the big names? People are just punch drunk on Bowman. I'm sorry that everybody's going to take a big old fat L today, it looks like. Everyone. We got 2 boxes left to sort this out. Maybe not Diego. The Reds have done a couple things, but still not a lot. Or Elvis Martinez. It means I know 3 people with at least 100 cases. I could take a... I mean, I could just guess. I'm sure. The funny thing is that was my goal, Blake, and I failed miserably because my IRS issues took so long to get straightened out. I wanted to be able to buy anywhere from 50 to 100 cases of draft, and I wanted to get my name cleared from the IRS, which I have done through no fault of my own. But that took 3 months. It was supposed to take a month. So that was a big hindrance on me. I was going to go actively pursue a ton of financing, and we were going to try and really shake things up, and one person is just not enough to coordinate everything you need to coordinate. Because that's the game that gets played now. So before, you could buy anything 1, 2, 3 weeks after release. It was still available. Now, if you don't buy it all before release or shortly, like a day after, you're going to have an incredibly tough time finding it. Let alone getting a good price, just finding it. It's just wild, man. You have to have money now to, like, play ball. Gotta have, like, at minimum, like, 100,000 in capital to work with. And that's not even gonna really allow you to play big time ball. You gotta play this game with millionaires. Every time you buy into a big break from a big breaker, just know you're supporting a millionaire. I mean, that's all I gotta say about it. Like, you're funding their financing, basically. So, good for them. I want to, I would do the same if I could figure it out. You know what I would do if I had 100 cases of Bowman? I'd sit here and rip 100 cases of Bowman. Henry Davis! Sky blue. Sky blue, every time I see him flipped over, I want a big one. Purple, Tanner Allen. Goswin and Pena. Brian, I know for sure I have 3 cases of best allocated and some loose boxes. I don't know the exact number, but I do have at least 3 cases coming. I think I have a case and a half of Super Jumbo. Maybe 4 boxes, maybe a case and 4 boxes. I'm not 100% because this was all supposed to be done over a week ago in terms of payment and having it. It should all be here. But nobody knows anything. Two boxes left, friends. I apologize for talking your ears off. I think a lot of folks gave up and will come back for the recap. Kai Bush, we'll see you there at the recap. Robert Gasser. My only hope. Hang on, we gotta see what this is. Oh. My only hope in terms of the Fanatics thing, and this is just the. Oh, I'm sure they are way too expensive. But honestly, though, Bill, this year's best was more expensive than ever, factory-wise. So expensive. I think it was over $200 a box, even allocated. It's crazy expensive. The most expensive that product's ever been. But my only hope from Fanatics, and one person at one company that isn't even my direct contact, so I don't even want to get anyone in trouble. Or Elvis Martinez Green, but it's not even anybody I actually deal with. They told me that it could be a good thing for someone in my position because I'm not wealthy, I'm not well connected, and that there's a lot of friendly deals with the wealthy people in the hobby and the distributors. So he goes, it could benefit you in terms of maybe Fanatics cuts out all these people that have these awesome, amazing deals with these distributors, whether or not it's actually sales bait, you know what I mean? Just some people get stuff no matter what. The way my allocations have fluctuated have not followed my actual sale of product. Because my sales have done this for 4 years. They've done nothing but go in this trajectory, and my allocations have done this the entire time. So it makes no sense. Like, as a guy who tries to do as best I can every day, it's like, what more can I do? Because I'm not getting the benefit of my hard work. But if my contact at Fanatics won't even talk to me, then you know what who knows? I don't know what it means. I have nothing but doubts until proven otherwise. We have a yellow lava monster, Mason Black. Yeah, I love the atomics. I'm a huge atomic guy. I think these are really cool too, but this is not something I ever would have expected from Topps. This literally looks like an acid trip. Then I don't even fuck with psychedelics or anything like that. But like, this is what it is. It's the fucking lava monster card. Like, what traditionalist baseball card collector is gonna go, oh, I like that? They're not. They don't even like waves and fucking waves and what's the shimmers? Jeez, I can't even find the words to come out of my mouth. Traditional people don't like waves and shimmers. When are they gonna start liking lava monsters? Cade Povich, I think they're dope, but that's just a way for them to increase production, which we just talked about earlier. They added 4 new colors, a new paper. The colors are not coming out at an increased rate. The only product that added colors this year and brought them out more per box was Topps Finest. That was the only product this year. Every other one just added to increase production. Oh, Mr. Gonzalez, about the Rays, about anything in this case, about this break, sir, I would just suggest you turn off the viewing device right now, and maybe check the recap in a few hours. It's been everything I was afraid Bowman draft was going to be this year. Mason Miller, another pitcher. We've had 3 duplicate guys. I think they're all pitchers. More pitchers, followed by more pitchers. I mean, a Steinmetz 3rd round pitcher is on the stand simply because of the cultural significance of his card. It's not been pretty. I do smoke a fatty and check out the lava monster. Povich, UNL grad. Vargas, Mojica. Gonzalez, Blue Wave, another pitcher, and another duplicate, Brendan Beck. It's been the best case of Bowman draft ever. Said no one ever. Eric Krause, congrats, buddy. I am not trying to shit talk any individual team's specific hits. Just generally, on the whole, this has been pretty awful. Going back to the store. Yeah, go back. Go buy all of that. That's where all the good stuff's at. I just met a guy at a card shop to get some more draft. And that card shop got their Bowman's Best from the same company that's telling me they haven't got their Bowman's Best yet. Nobody, like, the industry's so dirty. Gavin Williams, I can't believe anybody. Brady House. It's like, you gotta be in a secret club that I'm not in. I'm not in a secret club. I think I'm going to take a break from you. It's not you, it's me. I get it, dude. I get it. I'll see you when you come back, bud. Or I'll rephrase that as the doors always open until the doors are closed. Because that's never out of the realm of possibility either. Eduardo Garcia and Mojica. And Invicta coming up. We have Rodriguez, Veen, Povich, Chandler, Matos, some debris, and Sal Frelick. Carson Williams. We're going to have Victor Mesa Jr. and Tyler McDonough in the refractor form. Patrick, Signs, McGreevy, Rutschman, Abbott, Hunter Goodman, Sky Blue, Marceau, and Torkelson. Mazzucato, Wolf, Marceau, Groshans, Ibarra, Hubeck, Luis Rodriguez. So many cards. There really is a lot of cards in the case. Last pack, box number 7. Morissette, Mesa, Rodriguez, Webb, Mikulski, Gyro, Pomaris. The Tampa Bay Rays, purple refractor, top pick, Carson Williams. 101 out of 250. For Tampa. Refractors of Love and Riley Green. In our last box. Oh my goodness. Please be something in this box. This is literally one of those cases where I would assume there's a superfractor in this box. It's just how the break's gone. Had 1 orange paper, 1 orange chrome, 4 duplicate pictures. I assume one of those duplicate pictures will be a superfractor and our 3rd autograph of said picture, if I'm calling my shot. Watch 20 cases, no color. It's wild. It's wild, man. Max Meyer, number 499. Sky blue paper. Jay Allen first. Ramos and Kellington refractors. Open left. I'm moving the whole second row. Gasser, Conley, Brady House refractor. Wes Kath is also a mid-round guy that I'm not terribly afraid of. Seems like he's well put together for the White Sox. And another Brady House refractor. Go along with the variation. The Nationals probably had a good break at the price. A few teams probably did pretty well. Just none of the really big teams, I don't think. Martin, Jay Allen again, Norby, Mayer, Carson Williams for the Rays, refractor. Said open left to right. Said change it up, do something. He says, just do anything different. All right, let's do it a little different here. Take all the hits and put them on the bottom. We'll do that for starters. Now we'll go left to right, like Bill said. Silva, Mace, J-Rod, Mayer, Invicta with lines all over it. Terrible. Terrible, Blake. Sorry, bud. Your Invicta is seen better days. I don't understand why these need to be thick either. Henry Davis, Jordan Adams, and Noah Miller. J.C. Correa, Pineda, Kellington, Wilson, Cespedes, Cusick, Burke, and J.T. Schwartz. Ziegler, Steinmetz, Lacey, Speckle refractor for the Royals. Abrams and Drew Gray for the Cubs. Oh, he's right, left to right. I almost went back to old habits. Jordan Lawler, blue paper for the Diamondbacks. Rocky Kwan. It's not the best, but 150 out of 152 for whatever that's worth. Hernandez, Vera, Barley, Hajar, Ibarra, Salas. Number 250 for the Fish. McCants and Bobby Witt Jr. Drew Gray, Bruns, Rutschman, Abbott, Sal Frelick. Oh my gosh. Every time I see a big name, I don't want it to be sky blue. I want it to be numbered. Sky blue for the Brew Crew. Brian Holsinger. Welcome to Underground, bud. I feel like you have a new name to me. So welcome in. If there's anything I can do for you, feel free to reach out. Pretty easy to get a hold of, even if I can't help you. Henderson, Vera, Barley, Torres, Thomas, Pete Crow, Nick Casey, and Cuero. And here we go. Last 3 hits. Last 3 hits, I'm telling you. Let's get that super fractor vibe, but I don't think it's happening. It's got the vibe. I don't know if it's going to play out that way. McCade, Casas, TJ, Zook, Tanner Allen, you guy, Rosario. Man, I was partially right. I said we were going to hit our 3rd of a single, but I thought it would be a super. And instead we get a base Brandon Beck autograph, his 3rd of the break for the Yankees. Jesus. 4 duplicate pitchers. Now we're into the triples. Now we're into the triplets. And it didn't come in superfractor form. Gonna have a black refractor coming up. Alright, here we go. Gunnar Hoagland, Genesis, Signs refractor, Bowman refractor, Lonnie White, Lyle, Hendrick, Bachman, and pitcher Michael Morales. Mr. Hahn, I don't know what to tell you, sir. I'm trying. It's not cooperating. So you want a case of Bowman draft, do you? I don't think we're getting our superfractor either. I don't think, no. Not a superfractor. Not a superfractor. Bummer. Holgate, Rodriguez, Goswin, Valdez, Cuero, Cusick, Alec Thomas, orange. For the Diamondbacks, number 25 in our last hit, Miami Marlins, Cody Morissette. For Mr. Bob Sunkel. Mr. Bob. $14/25. And that, folks, will do it for the break. Yeah, I'm sorry, this was fucking horrible. It's a horrific case. This fucking stand. Stand sucks. I'm sorry I put you guys through that for an hour and 37 minutes. Holy cow. You're all troopers for still sitting here watching. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, guys. That was bad. Here we go. Recap time. Alec Thomas, number 25 for the Diamondbacks. Cody Morissette, 2nd round pick for the Marlins. Morales, black refractor, number 75. Brandon Beck, part 1. Frelick, sky blue refractor for the Brewers. Lawler, blue paper. Marcelo Mayer, Invictor. Brady House, refractor. Carson Williams, purple refractor for the Rays, number 250. Frelick, Invicta, insert. Brandon Beck, part 2 in blue wave form, number 150. Mason Miller, Steinmetz, sky blue paper, number 499. Cade Povich, refractor autograph, number 499. Mason Black, yellow lava, number 75. Henry Davis, sky blue refractor. Tanner Allen, number 250 for the Fish. Jay Allen, Invicta. Brandon Beck, aqua lava, part 3 for the Yanks. Austin Love for the Cardinals. Dominic Hamill, number 150, blue refractor for the Mets. Luke Murphy, blue auto, number 150 for the Angels. Pacheco refractor, Steinmetz refractor, Mayer refractor. Torkelson, Invicta. Sarantola, number 250 for the Royals. Marceau, base autograph for the Angels. Mazzucato, Aqua. Lava, number 199, non-auto. Norby, base auto for the Orioles. Matthew Nelson, purple refractor, number 250. Henry Davis, refractor. Base card, Henry Davis, Invicta, Holgate, refractor. Micah Ottenbright, number 75, black refractor for the Phillies. Ricky Tideman. Matt Mikulski, number 499. Did we get a single position player autograph? Urbina, Tideman, Lawler refractor, Drew Gray pitcher, Rodriguez, Henry Davis, Ottenbright, Zavala base auto position player, Hoagland blue refractor, Benelis refractor, Noah Miller purple refractor, Del Castillo, Lawler Invicta, Marceau Aqualava, Kevin Kopps, Geraldo, Green Chrome, Chase Petty, number 499, Mayer and McDonough, franchise futures, number 250. Torres, paper, number 199. Harry Ford, Sky Blue, Mazzucato, Invicta, Tideman, Green, Montgomery, Zane Mills, Jay Allen, class of 2021, insert auto for the Reds, Steinmetz for the Diamondbacks, an orange paper, Dominguez, a gold Genesis, Colton Cowser, in a Brady House variation. Wow, that was bad. Hey, you guys have a great day. See you in the next break, Phils. Have a great night. I appreciate you guys. I really do, even when it goes that way.